Listen, my little child, as I speak gently into the depths of your soul at this very now, closer than the air in your lungs, closer than your innermost thoughts, and closer than every fear that has ever attempted to seize hold of your heart. I stand. Jesus, the one who was, is and always will be is me. Since I have inscribed your name on the palm of my hand, I address you by name. Never question that you are seen, recognized and cherished beyond measure. I am aware that you have been bearing burdens you believe no one notices. When you lay awake at night, I see the weight on your chest, wondering how you're going to manage tomorrow. You've schooled yourself to be tough for everyone else, so I see the terrors that never reach your eyelids. But you don't have to be fake with me, since I am the one who keeps everything together. You may fall apart with me right now. Something is shaking in your life, not to kill you, but to uproot things that weren't supposed to be there. Some plans you believed to be solid are moving like sand, some doors are shutting, and some relationships are disintegrating. However, believe me when I say that what seems to be lost is really the root, being cleared for something bigger. I can see how financial concerns have attempted to infiltrate your thoughts, implying that you will never have enough and that you will always face difficulties. In my name I hereby dispel that untruth. You will not dwell in poverty. I vow over you I am your provider, Jehovah Jireh. I make feasible what you believe is impossible. I increase and repair what you believe to be too shattered. However, you must pay special attention, because I am not the source of every door that seems to be a benefit. Some gold, glistening roots just lead to additional chains. Quick transactions that promise fast money should be avoided. Keep an eye out for relationships that divert you from my truth. Not every chance presents itself as a thief. Some people dress as lambs, yet harbor a false appetite. For this reason I have sent Archangel Michael, my powerful warrior, to be by your side right now. Michael travels before you, severing concealed traps and thwarting evil machinations that would lead you to relationship or financial catastrophe. He arrives with armor that exudes my glory, and a sword of flaming, not with kind words. When you feel encircled, call on him. When you feel deceit or misunderstanding, say his name, Michael. Keep watch over my life, you say. Now, as the Lord directs, fight for me, fear not the struggles that are ahead. I need your faith to increase, but I've already guaranteed your triumph. Stand firmly and declare, I trust you, Jesus. When you see the storms building, the mounting debt, the shaky relationship, the feeling that you're alone, I have more faith in you than in what I can see. Your love and support mean everything to us. as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11 super thanks or your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. Some will attempt to divert your attention from me. Some will arrive with lovely words promising rescue, like love, but they lack my spirit. Some may show up with promises of wealth and shortcuts, but you will lose your tranquility in the process. Now is the time to exercise caution. Listen with your spirit as well as your ears. This is safe, I'll murmur to you, even if it doesn't seem like a good idea at first. Trust that urge. You have requested a sign from me, and it is peace. When you consider an option, stop if you do not feel at peace with yourself. Wait if your soul is restless. Take a step back if you feel pushed or coerced. Confusion is not anything I created. I am a tough yet kind leader. I lock doors that no man can open, and I open doors that no man can close. Don't ever believe that I'm disappointed in you, because you're suffering, my kid. Your hardship brings me closer, rather than makes me fearful. Instead than standing far away and waiting for you to straighten yourself up, I would much prefer sit in the chaotic center with you. The one who fixes things is me. I would want to remind you that you have made it through storms that you believed would drown you. You have survived flames that ought to have reduced you to ashes, yet you are still standing because I was there for you through every blaze and every wave. Not because of your own power. I'll get you through it again. If I've already done so, I'm still the same. I am the same now as I was yesterday, and I always will be. Don't allow the beauty of what I'm doing now be ruined by your dread of tomorrow. Take a time to look away from the issue. Keep your eyes on me, are you blind? I've already started working. In the background, hardened hearts are being softened. Provision is being lined up. Supernatural connections are being made, and doors that were before unattainable are being opened. I'm still moving even if you can't see it yet. I can hear you asking yourself, but what if I don't succeed again? What if I'm insufficient? What if all is lost? Hear me out, you are not alone, but you are also not sufficient. Your strength is me, I am your share. I stand up for you, and I swear to you that I will return 100-fold. in ways you cannot fathom. For anything you lose for my cause. It was very painful when some folks departed your life. However, I advise you to let them go. There are friendships that are only designed to last a season. The gifts I am pouring out next will be hampered if you hold on to what I have taken away. Put your trust in me. I am sending you individuals who will respect your spirit, give your dreams life, and remind you of my truth when your thoughts wander. Place Archangel Michael at the entrance to your connections. Now ask him to protect your heart. Type Michael, protect my circle. If you believe it, you are not alone on this path. Heaven is on your side even if you can't see them. I have sent angels to be at your side. It was me and my angels working for you. Whenever you experienced an unexpected sense of calm in the midst of pandemonium, my hand was shielding you in every mishap you averted and every conflict you were unaware of. I already know what you need before you ever ask, so don't worry about it. But since it brings your heart closer to mine, I like it when you ask. So make a daring question. Offer up fervent prayers, have big dreams. Your demands don't scare me. In fact, I love them. But pay close attention. My provision may not always seem as you anticipate. I sometimes send support via folks you wouldn't expect to be concerned. I sometimes shut down one source of income to create another that grows faster than you could ever imagine. Trust my methods even when they appear peculiar. I'm eradicating outdated perspectives of fear and poverty. You are the victim of the same tendencies that kept your parents and grandparents trapped in debt and hardship cycles. You will be a lender, not a borrower. I vow over you, you won't simply make ends meet. You'll be giving as you bless others. You will see my riches flowing through your hands. However, blessings come with obligations. Be a river, not a dam. Don't hoard what I offer you. Give freely, pour forth, and watch as I continually replenish you. You seem to be concerned about the state of the economy, growing costs, and uncertainty. Keep your composure in the face of terrible storms. Recall that I used the fish and 5 loaves to feed thousands. I carried a rock to get water. Manna fell from heaven because of me. Man's limitations do not apply to me. If I must, I will deliver what you need in ways that defy sense. Breathe, then put your worried thoughts to rest. I'm at work. Michael, the archangel, is engaged in combat. The angels are providing assistance. Additionally, you are protected. My darling, this is just the beginning. This message's following section will go even further into my promises, my cautions, and my directives for the days ahead. There's more to come, so keep your heart open. Therefore, after reading these words, remain right here with me and avoid reverting to your previous anxieties. Remain rooted in the truth that I'm infusing into your soul. Allow it to penetrate deeply into areas where falsehoods have remained for too long. Every worrying that says you're bound to make the same errors over and over again is being eradicated. My promises for your future are what bind you, not the mistakes of the past. Pay careful attention, because what you really think about me will be put to the test in the days ahead. When things don't go as quickly as you'd want, it will be easy to worry and fall for shortcuts. There will be voices pushing you to exchange your tranquility for approval, to settle for relationships that don't respect your value, or to compromise your integrity for financial gain. However, I have called you to be unique and not like everyone else. When you stand up for what is right, you will feel the strain. You will be misinterpreted by others. Some will go away because you refuse to reduce your standards merely to keep them around. Give them up. A relationship is not from me. If it requires you to compromise your morals, I'm cutting down on your life to keep you safe, not to punish you. I won't let you start your future on flimsy foundations. I'll send you assistance while you hold the line. Refusing to give in to pressure will not make you stand alone. Observe how I establish new partnerships and connections that give you courage. Michael the Archangel is prepared to remove the spiritual weeds that are choking away your crop. He protects your future, your home, and your heart. When you feel the assault, recall the darkness who fights for you. If you believe it, say it now. Jesus fights for me. Michael supports me. People around you will choose compromise above morality. My kid, their benefits are temporary, so don't be envious of what they get. I offer you things that endure. It cannot be ruined or taken. There is no sadness associated with the prosperity I give you. But listen to me, use it carefully to seem fortunate. Don't spend money you don't have. Take good care of what I offer you, and I'll give you more. Many who based their faith on shaky foundations will be shaken by the impending financial upheaval. However, I shall be your source of stability. You'll be wise while others fear. You will witness streams in the desert, while others are afraid of the drought. Continue to be giving, don't close your hands. Don't strive to safeguard your money at the expense of your peace of mind. I am your source, not your account. Your connections are your work. You are only sustained by me. Additionally, bear in mind that you will lose whatever you sacrifice to maintain. However, you will get many times as much back as you gave up to me. Some of you are clinging to investments or business alliances that make you feel depressed. I'll show you what to retain and what to release. If you ask me, your tranquility is more important to me than your financial gain. I care as much about your connections As I do about your supply, I can sense the pain in your heart, the need to be accepted unconditionally, to be seen completely, and to be loved appropriately. I am aware of the scars caused by those who made promises of eternity, but abandoned them when things became difficult. That part of you that questions if real love is even possible is being healed by me. Pay attention, don't hurry things out of your heart. It will cost you more to make a connection out of loneliness than it would to wait. Someone whose love for me surpasses their love for themselves is what I am preparing. Someone who will stand by your side when life gets difficult, breathe life over your mission, and cover you with prayer. Wait for results instead of words. Evidence is left by a heart given up to me. Allow me to be your soul's lover while you wait. Allow me to fill all the gaps so that you won't be seeking to others to repair what only I can do when the right one arrives. You are never too much for the right person, and you will never be enough for the wrong one. I would like to remind you, the proper individual will strengthen my presence in your life rather than compete with it. The incorrect one will divert your attention, deplete you, and weaken the seeds I have sown in you. Michael also protects your relationships. He is severing the soul bonds that are dragging you back to your past. Words uttered, hidden pledges, and relationships formed amid brokenness are examples of unseen but profound links. I now have the authority to break them. You're at liberty, don't go back to what I cut off. How do I know it's you leading me? I hear you ask if you listen with your heart. You will identify the ways I speak. My word is how I communicate. I talk in an incomprehensible tranquility. I talk as much behind closed doors as I do in front of them. Measure every speech by this truth, and I will never contradict what I have spoken in my word. In this hour I am enhancing your insight. Masks will be visible to you. You will be able to tell why sweet talk is being used. You'll be able to recognize deceit before it becomes ingrained in your life. The closer you are to me, the more clearly you will hear my child. Walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now. And listen to this message further. You are entering a period in which the decisions you make will influence future generations. This is not something to be taken lightly. Your actions now have an impact that lasts beyond your life. What you seed in faith today will be reaped by your children's children. If you base it on my truth, you have been summoned to shatter generational curses. You are the end of the cycles of disorder, divorce, poverty, and addiction. I grafted you into my tree of life when your family tree was characterized by broken branches. Your roots are now deeply ingrained in me. I'm sending a fire to cleanse your legacy, and nothing the adversary plants will escape. Remain submissive, teachable, and humble. While pride might lead to disaster, humility can win my favor. Prioritize knowledge before riches. All of these things will be added to you. If you seek my kingdom first, the number of miracles concealed in your obedience is unknown to you. Little deeds of faith open up unimaginable streams of blessings. I reward you in ways that the public will witness. When you privately say yes to me, I've seen every seed you've sowed in tares, every act of love when you felt empty yourself, every gift given when you had little, and every prayer murmured when you had no more strength. There is no waste. Not a single tear has escaped unnoticed. I keep them in storage, I make it all right. I have more to say, my kid. I want to pour more into your spirit. Continue to lean in as I continue to speak power, healing and life over you. Keep your heart open now, lean in closer, because I want to take you even farther, beyond the falsehoods you've told yourself for so long that you've almost come to think they were real, past the wounds you've learned to conceal, beneath smiles and beyond fear. Listen, I am the one holding all of your broken parts together, and I am reassembling you so that you are stronger than you were before. Your disarray does not impress me. I don't ignore your vulnerability. Your secrets don't make me cringe. Just as I did in the beginning, when the world was empty and formless, I stand in the midst of your turmoil, and I declare order. I am now speaking light into you, just as I did when I spoke light into darkness. The same spirit that hung over the deep now hovers over you, giving you strength where you thought you had none, beauty out of ashes, and hope out of despair. A part of you still feels that it's safer to maintain your distance and put up barriers to prevent someone from ever hurting you in that way again. But I can defend myself better than you can. My recovery has been prevented by the barriers you erected to keep suffering out. I thus stand at your heart's door and knock, not to barge in but to be accepted. Will you let me in completely? Not just the pieces you believe are appropriate, but the whole thing. The closet's full of guilt, the attic where shame has been collecting dust for years, the room's full of regret. Let me in, kid. I'm here to help you become better, not to embarrass you. I'm here to set you free, not to condemn you. You are controlled by what you keep hidden in the dark, but it is defeated when you bring it into my light. Tell me about it, pour it out. Your reality is manageable for me. Your hardship does not surprise me. I am the solution. I see you struggling with hidden loads, such as debts that no one is aware of, choices you regret but believe are unavoidable. are covert concessions you made in a time of need. Bring them to me, allow me to unravel the tangles. Deals with darkness that promised a speedy rescue, but left you more shackled than before, have been weighing down some of you. These agreements were struck with the adversary when you were at your lowest. I now violate such agreements in my own name. Fear does not possess you. Shame does not own you, I own you. I address every demon of deprivation and poverty that has plagued your thoughts. Be quiet. I grant you financial independence, but understand that obedience is the first step toward freedom. Some of you pray for plenty, but tomorrow you spend like you own it. Take care of what I give you. Give me your first fruits, not just the leftovers in honor of me. Give with delight, sow with expectancy, and tithe with trust. You will never be able to outgive me, I assure you. The adversary has battled you so hard in this area for a reason. A child of mine who is financially independent poses a threat to the kingdom of evil. You become a conduit for blessings that enter the lives of others when you are freed from debt and the worrying of running out of things. I'm changing your perspective because of this. From surviving to sowing, from eking out a living to leaving a legacy, and from hoarding to releasing. And listen to me, temptations that seem to be quick roots will exist. Loans that entangle you in a web of interest and worrying while promising relief. Offers that seem favorable at first glance, but will make you unhappy. Glitzy investments that conceal the compromising trap. I send Archangel Michael to watch over your gates. For this reason, with his sword out he stands at your door, thwarting the plans of those who would take advantage of your despair. It's not necessary to blindly fall into traps. Before you sign, ask me for wisdom. Before you commit, say a prayer. Wait till you can hear my whisper, I guide you in peace and don't pressure you into making stupid deals. Pause if you feel compelled, under pressure, or perplexed. How verify what is really from me? You also need to be teachable. Some of you have had false beliefs about wealth, such as the notion that having money is bad and that suffering from need is more sacred. The desire of money is wicked, not money itself. Money is not your lord, it is a tool and a servant. I'm bringing you up to be a good steward who starts companies, takes care of people, helps the underprivileged, and finances kingdom projects that upend whole countries. Your hands will shelter the destitute, clothe the nude, and feed the hungry. However, the first step is to allow me to mend your connection with provision. You've spent too much time worrying about what other people think of your blessings. How you moved from barely surviving to strolling in overflow will be questioned by some. Let them discuss, let them be envious, let them blame. Your narrative is not anything to conceal. Rather, it is a testament. You will serve as a reminder that I am still Jehovah, Jireh, the provider who sends food down from the sky and creates streams in wastelands. And kid, I am aware that your heart is still sensitive to connections, despite these worries about provision. There are days when you question if true love really exists and whether commitment and loyalty are still important in a society that is so ready to replace and abandon. I swear to you, I still remember the passion you've so carefully hidden, the desire to be picked, to be noticed, to be pursued with good intentions. However, don't accept love at the expense of your tranquility. Never exchange your crown for scraps. Confusion and compromise will not surround what I have for you. It will be cloaked in mutual respect and sacrifice. Instead of driving you further away, it will draw you nearer to me. There are those of you who keep going back to doors up previously closed. You ponder if they have changed this time or whether things will be different this time. Believe me when I say that it was compassion if I shut the door, my kid. Don't turn around, avoid texting, don't doubt yourself. When you stop practicing old dialogues and begin pronouncing my promises over your future, healing occurs. In addition to healing your heart, I'll teach it how to trust once again. Effort is not the source of trust. When you firmly establish yourself in my goodness, trust increases. You will be more aware of what is true the more you know me. Since you know me and I am love, you will understand what true love is like. I now talk to every secret wound from betrayal, every scar from unfulfilled promises, and every lie that said you were too much, difficult to love, or never enough. I wipe those wounds, I give spaces that have been lifeless. For years a fresh lease of life, I am the mender of souls, the restoration of hearts, and the healer of faith. Soon a few of you will enter into partnerships, friendships, and perhaps covenant marriages that will increase my glory on earth and serve a kingdom purpose. These relationships are divinely assigned. They are not typical. You have to passionately defend them. Not everyone will join me in celebrating. Keep an eye out for those who want to promote division, doubt, and strife. Join in prayer, cover one another with the truth. No weapon created against you will succeed if you keep me at the core. Additionally, don't resist temptation alone when it arises, because it will. Give me a call, Michael. Please stand by your side. Ask the Holy Spirit to help you become more determined. It is triumph that you are fighting against, not victory for. I have the battle, but I need your consent. If you get this, type it right away. Jesus, I agree with your plan for my life. Make sure all the demons hear it. Make every ghost that lies shudder. As you accept my truth, let all the chains fall loose. This world will tell you you're alone, but you're not my kid. Heaven is on your side, angels watch over you. I'm holding you, I surround what surrounds you. Even when you feel encircled, if you remain beneath my shelter, no adversary scheme can succeed. Remain rooted in the Word of God. Hold my commitments like anchors in a storm, not like recommendations. When anxiousness attempts to surface, repeat them to yourself. When dread comes to your home, declare them over it. Instill these in your kid so they are grounded in reality rather than being influenced by fads. And be aware that a lot of things might shake in the days to come. There will be war rumors, shaky markets, and broken systems. However, you do not belong to this world's economy. You are a part of an uncheckable kingdom. I'll provide while the rest of the world fumbles. You will stand in calm when everyone else is afraid. You shall flood when the earth goes dry. I am your share, your strong tower is me. I am your source, your joy, your strength, your healer, your protector and your giver. When the world brings you panic, I'm your calm. When dread cries louder, I am your ray of hope. I am the one who will always be there for you. Don't take your eyes off me, don't give in to fear. Don't give up your crown for momentary ease. I will have a lot of confidence in you if you remain loyal in the little things. I gave you your talents, your time, and your words for a reason, greater than your own comfort. Take care of them on this planet. You are my hands and feet. I follow you wherever you go. I bless anything you touch. I establish and power what you say with trust. So get up immediately, get rid of your regrets. Release the burden of shame. Dispel the voices that asserted your inadequacy. Wear the armor I have given you, salvation, faith, righteousness, peace, truth, and my living word. While you stand in faith in the visible, let our angel Michael fight for you in the invisible. This is only the beginning, not the finish. You'll notice a rapid change. Doors that you believe to be locked will open. The provision you believed would be delayed will arrive out of the blue. Overnight you will experience healing you never believed possible. It's because you trusted me, not because you deserved it. I have spoken something. I'll carry it out. I'm not a guy who should tell lies. My word never comes back empty. You are mine, selected and protected. Rest your heart in the knowledge that even at the end of time I am for you and with you. Therefore stay firm, dear one, knowing that my hand is upon you. My angels are all around you, and that all of my promises will be fulfilled. Proceed with bravery, protect your heart with honesty, and never forget that you are chosen, protected, and eternally loved by me. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.